So that's going to make the game a little bit hard, I think, if that goes well for Virtus.pro. And he doesn't really care if he gets doomed that much. Both supports actually heading bottom. This could be the pressure Viper thing that they're aiming to do.
I mean, they've got good level 1, but at the same time, yeah, VP, they've got everyone. The 3 of them here for the 3v3. They're going to turn towards KJ. KJ's going to be the first one to fall. Can they look for the deny? They're not going to be able to get it. So the trade will be there. KJ in return. They need to take damage down onto Notice. So 1-for-1. Notice is going to be fine. And they take a lot of damage themselves for that effort. Both KJ and Schofield falling low in that attempt to try and bring down Notice. They're still sort of going for it. Schofield tried for the bush, but I tell you, he's very close to getting it. The flak cannon hits come in. They'll succeed. They persevere and push forward. And Heroic, with the presence of their 2 supports, will get the kill. KJ goes down in return as Antares finds him. But they're really doing everything to punish this Viper. Just got that extra bit of offensive potential with the mana burn creep. Kiritich has got to be pretty cautious. Bottom lane, they put the Gale in onto Antares. K1 trying to head over as well to help out. See if they're going to have enough damage to take him down. Notice might be able to look for the deny. They've got the toss back onto K1. K1's got the kill. Got a missile onto Notice. I mean, K1, he's just standing his ground and seeing if he can bring down Notice as well. He won't be able to as Notice gets the kill. Also standing his ground against KJ. I mean, if Notice gets both of these kills, which he will, he is absolutely back. Sure, he dies, but he doesn't care. He'll happily take the reset. Getting the double kill like that. And, you know, the Antares and Notice should be able to set up this lane to be in a good position. Top lane, they'll lose FNG, but Kiritich will get the one of them. Shouldn't be able to get Davai Lama, though. Doesn't have any mana left in the tank to throw out another power shot. But the trades continue in this top lane. Kiritich's free farm being padded up now by a kill as well. A very solid start here on the safe lane Wind Ranger. Bottom lane, toss back, Antares put the setup onto K1. Notice is now able to start laying down the poison attack. He tries to deny to the neutrals. It's not going to happen. Antares gets the kill. A painful death there for K1, knocked out of the lane. At the least from he will have the TP scroll back up on the respawn. Gale off the mark there from KJ as he's not able to capitalize on the fact that Antares is still in. But some good stuff happening now for VP on this bottom half of the map. They've sort of completely recovered the situation that they tried to start things off. Up top, they get back in on top of Kiritich. They punish him whilst FNG's away. So keeping things even with the sort of pressure that both teams are putting onto the carries. Bottom Antares trying to set up here onto KJ. Rotation from Squadix comes in. They'll get the one of them. Rolling Thunder's there from Analog. And with the help of K1, they'll get one. They may even get Squadix as well. The missile and the Thunder connect over towards Squadix. Squadix turns towards K1, but the swashbuckles there from Analog. This game getting pretty chaotic already, Pudge, just as we expected.
It is. Gyro just left his lane. He's like, I'm going to go jungle heroes instead. Like, this is a better use of my time. In fact, he picks up Flak Cannon. Yeah, he's died too many times to notice now, who's basically just not even considering pushing this lane. He's holding this thing right in front of his tower. It forces Gyrocopter to be in the jungle earlier than it wants to be, but what a great pickup. He manages to get a Seeds of Serenity right at the 7-minute mark. It's a 4 HP regen neutral item that he really needed here. He's got to keep his HP close to full.
Schofield, he's got the setup. Allows Davai Lama to get in on top of FNG. FNG tries to hold him back. It doesn't even matter if he did, as Analog's in with the swashbuckle. Good rotation from the Pango. Having a clean entrance into this fight, into this game so far. 2-0-1. Bottom lane Notice. Getting in under the tower. Looks to play aggressively to take down K1. Will get the kill. Costs him his life, but as a Viper, he's happy to throw it away just to bring down the carry.
Not sure how much I like it. It's okay.
Look at this rotation.
No, it can't happen.
Kiritich, top stuff here as he comes through the Twin Gate. The missile will hold back Kiritich for now. And that's going to give time for K1 to back up. And now the back up to come in. Davai Lama goes straight for Notice with the Doom. Notice is going to try and do his best to survive this and stick to the edge of the fight. Avalanche catches on to K1. K1 tried to head back in to help out, but he only ends up giving his life up at the end of it all to Kiritich. Kiritich will fall. Same to be said here. Double kill for Analog. Takes out Antares. Now Notice left on his own. He's going to try and bring down Davai Lama with him. Will succeed with the tick damage of the Viper Strike, but not before Analog cleans him up first.
Once she runs out of mana, she doesn't have Wind Run, and her hero damage is not going to be very good.
I'll tell you what, top lane Squadix. He's coming with the Invis Rune. He's going to be able to catch Davai Lama by surprise. As they take out the tower, they chase down the Doom.
It's a good rotation. That one's big.
Because why not? You know, maybe he had sort of like 1,000 gold when he was dying previously, and he just spent up to buy something rather than using gold, losing gold. I imagine that was going to be the case.
That sounds more likely, yeah.
top. Whoa, Kiritich. They got him with the ult. He is very, very dead. These quick moves from Heroic. I mean, at this game, you can't really expect or be prepared for anything. There's heroes in places where you just don't expect them from both sides, up and down the map. Everybody's everywhere.
And a little bit of armor, too. There's some... It's kind of a goofy item, but it's cool.
And this is the kind of jump they want. Antares making the play here as he sets up onto K1. K1 will be able to finish up the creep camp at least, but the kill, it's all VPs. They take out the gyro, they get the push going with FNG and Notice down bottom, take away that tier 1. Same time, Heroic, they've got Schofield, Davai and Analog playing around top. But Kiritich, much harder target to get on them right now as he's playing safe along the tree line. So K1 continue to suffer. The fact that 5 times now they've been able to take him out. A lot of sort of focus on the carries, and indeed, it's going to continue top from Heroic. They're going to try and get in on towards Kiritich. They get the setup, the Doom drop down onto the Wind Ranger. Notice is in with the counterplay. They drop this Viper Strike onto Schofield. Now underneath the tower, Davai Lama caught in a pretty tough spot. He falls as well. The efforts may have succeeded in taking down the Wind Ranger, but losing both lives for it, and Squadix getting a nice cleanup kill.
Would be a worry too, but again, they've got Doom.
Oh. Jumps there once again, though, from VP. Antares with the toss back. Get the kill onto KJ and see if they can maybe get more. Heroic turning up with the numbers. They'll look towards Kiritich, but no Doom at the ready yet. Of course, still on cooldown for 70 seconds. FNG is pushing this wave. He's getting away with it as well. In fact, Antares is ready to go back in. Gets the toss back into a beautiful stun from Squadix. Analog, he's out. A huge kill to find there as they finally take Analog out for the... See Schofield staying hidden, though. I mean, obviously, K1's the bigger find. They know that someone's probably going to be farming up here, and Antares, indeed, he's bang on. Gets in with the jump, gets the toss back. It's a dead gyrocopter. Squadix picks up the kill. At the same time, over in the lane, they know that Schofield's around. FNG.
He's going to miss it, I think. He's not,
he's not going to make a move in time. So, VP, they get the chance for Roshan. They'll take it, and they have a full Aegis now on Squadix. Heroic, they're considering still trying to fight this. Analog and Davai Lama coming in from the side. They're going to look to jump Squadix straight away. See if they can burn through with Squadix. He's not dying quick enough. He's able to get the Bloodstone off. They're the ones to kill off Analog first. Squadix still alive throughout this all. They couldn't even finish him the once. They'll get the bushwhack out to him, but there's no further follow-up. They can't even kill the Lesh the once, and now they're only going to lose more. Antares in with the toss back on to KJ. It's smooth moves here for VP. They get the roast, they get the Aegis, they take the team fight, they get the 2 kills, and they lose nothing. Lead at VP, they know they can continue to force this advantage as they're coming in with the smoke, and they're ready to look for more. Antares and Notice leading the way. It's an easy setup. Every single time Antares gets the jump, they may even be able to get the 2 of them. They look over towards K1 with the Viper Strike. They will indeed get both. VP here just running across the map, and seemingly very little Heroic can do in preparation for this sort of aggressive play.
Yeah, they're just not reading the moves, basically. A lot of other teams, that would just be Schofield dying on the hoodwink, but unfortunately his positioning was close to the gyros. He didn't break the smoke at the top of the cliff. That doesn't give gyro time to escape, and now it's the Chen thing. They get picked off here, and now there's a ton of creeps. It's going to force a glyph at least, but the next creep wave is coming shortly.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they've got 15 seconds, no K1, and even if he's up, it's not too easy for Heroic to pull a team fight together. Now, Antares, he's ready and waiting to toss back whoever shows themselves, and Schofield, he's going to show himself. The jump's there, it's a dead hoodwink, and 20 minutes in, this should be a full set of racks here in the mid lane. Things absolutely going to plan now here for VP. They may even stick around for more. They've still got 2 minutes left on the Aegis for Squadix, and again, Antares, he gets the toss back. I mean, this one could be over pretty soon with sort of pickoffs like this. Same to be said, though, for VP, and VP, they still have... Okay, the Aegis is going to be gone, basically, for the next fight. Only 10 seconds left on that. Antares, he sees a chance. He gets another catch. It's another kill. KJ will go down. Heroic, they're going to try and fight off the back of this. They'll look towards Notice, but Notice has got the BKB done. Doom drop down onto Squadix.
Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect.
But it's pretty tanky. I mean, they all just died for this. Sure, Squadix might die at the end of it all, but they've lost 4. They have to put everything in to kill this Leshrac. It cost them so much. The tier 4s are taking heavy damage here from the stronger creeps pushing in. It's just a little too late to sort of go for that sort of play. Killing off the Lesh in the midst of a team fight, it's going to cost you 4 lives.
It does. I mean, the jump was kind of perfect. They got the Veno disable off on the right person, so even if Veno dies, it's kind of like, okay, well, he got his ulti off, decent, but yeah, just too tanky. They call it GG. Understandable. The game got out of hand. The laning stage against the Viper was fine, not great, but fine. But the mid to late game, and by mid to late, I mean the 15 to 20 minute mark, there's just way too many ganks that hit for VP, and Heroic didn't. For Divine Llama.
Okay, so coming in with something pretty exciting, which in a game which could be their last one here, Heroic, if they don't manage to get the win on this. I mean, how do you imagine this lane to go down? This Sven Pugner against the Mag Bat.
Typically, Pugner's just an amazing lane support. He's got crazy high movement speed and damage. He might even kill Noticed here, for example. He's got a South. He might have to South and not die, and he's just going to eat it.
Got it, yeah, KJ.
There. Perfect demonstration. The Bone Man, he's just so fast. He's got no fat on his bones, so he just runs really quick. This is how you gotta get lean to go fast, you know?
We'll see if he's got now he's got the point in the concoction. Definite chance for them to get aggressive themselves, and they may just do so here. Corner brace to heal up Schofield. Same time, Antar is able to kill off KJ. Schofield trying to run down Curatage with the battery assault. He's got the cogs back up. Getting very, very low here. I mean, if Curatage wants to go for it, he can mango and go for another play with the concoction, but Schofield's already salving up.
Just feels like Heroic is punching back pretty well this game. Oh, fighting bottom.
Now Benji's looking pretty dead.
Same thing again. Cold Embrace when the sun comes in. Clockwork ends up still being at 70% HP despite being in a fight to the death moment. Pretty good for them. So Divine Llama's doing fine. His last hits are weak though. 13-5 versus the 20-1 of the Alchemist. So they're putting a lot of economic damage into Alch. That's maybe one upside. He's probably turning those extra last hits into regen.
Top lane as well. KJ and K1 playing extremely aggressive. KJ, I mean, he's definitely going to make them work for this if they even get the kill, because he's still got some stick charges. He'll turn with another blast on to Notice. Got the Decrepify, but this time Skewer's at the ready, and the damage will be done through that Decrepify to get themselves the kill. Imagine Squadix should have the easier time of sort of rotating if he sees a chance to get involved in any kill that the support's set up to the side. I mean, Schofield's here, FNG, he's got the setup, and Squadix, he's got the focus fire. Schofield trying to escape, but the power shot's in. Maybe with the Decrepify they can save him a bit longer. Schofield's still alive. Squadix is heading back in to try and finish him off. It will get him with the Frostbite, but it will cost them FNG's life, who has to commit in to set up to get that kill. So 1-for-1 trade around the river. Him having level 7, he can sort of turn and fight. In fact, they might try and chase out Noticed a bit. And get the Skewer back. K1, he wants to step forward, gets knocked back momentarily by the Flame Break. Stun to connect. K1 trying to go for the kill, and with the help of the Curse, locking down the two of them, they'll certainly find Antares, and with the damage of Analog, they have no struggle getting the two of them. Good rotations here for the cause, both Analog and Divine Llama coming in to shut down those two.
Yeah, it was really well done. Schofield making good use of his hero, getting on top of the Magnus. And Divine Llama's rotation is so important here. He's going to swing back bottom now again. He's going to spot FNG, but not before FNG spots him. A little scary for him. He might be in trouble.
Now this time he should be pretty dead. Nice long stun coming out with the concoction. And with no curse, no way to sort of hold them back. So Virtus.pro, they'll punish Divine Llama for getting caught a bit out of position there, deep on their side of the map. And Noticed, both having the Blink Daggers ready. Noticed. Got the Yule set up into the stun. And it's going to try and skewer away, but he cannot keep his distance from the two of them. So Noticed gone.
I mean, the Dragon Lance is kind of fine because he's universal now, so he does get damage from it. RP
mid. There's the Blink reveal from Noticed. And it's a solid one. Yules will buy a bit of safety, but not enough to keep Analog alive as they get the quick pick in the mid lane. They didn't expect that, and to be fair to them, it was one of those situations, right, where they just killed the Magnus top, and he didn't have the blink then, so... well, he did have the blink, but they probably anticipated that he wouldn't have it as quickly as he did when he came back into action. Catches Analog off guard. Top lane Antares, though, he is in trouble. They're chasing him down. The curse is going to be used, and unfortunately for him, Squadix is the one that's going to be able to take him out there. thanks to the curse of Davai. In return, though, this freezing field from FNG pretty big here. Schofield getting forced away. He's got very little places to run. He's gone, and now with the wind run, Squadix can try and chase down Davai as well. Look at the power shot connection. Davai attempting to get away across the cliff. And Squadix can keep running him down. Any juking around this area doesn't matter. Power shots back up. Squadix getting a big cleanup with those 2 kills.
Yeah, it was very needed. A little mistake from Davai, trying a little too hard to save Schofield, I think. He just needed to ditch him right away. Yeah, his entire goal here, I mean, Forcep is not nearly as good as a Batrider when you're initiating, but it
K1. K1 is farming pretty deep. Notice is able to skewer into the RP setup. KJ is here to help out, though, and they turn with the life drain over towards Squadix. K1 trying to run. They're bringing back once more with the shockwave jump forward. They've got the frostbite. Freezing field again from FNG coming out doing big damages. K1's gone. KJ, he's dead as well.
I wonder if KJ should have decrept the Wind Ranger and then life.
Link up ready on the 2 of them. And also that RP into Lasso, more than available. I mean, yeah, they're going to bring Kiritic in also. He's just picked up his Blink Dagger. Look at the quick grab into KJ in the mid, but they ideally want to try and turn this into something more. Antares continues to lead the way. K1 would be a huge catch to find. The Lasso's there. Where's the follow-up? There's the concoction. They need backup. They're coming right now to save K1. The cold embrace comes out from Davai and forces himself back to the side. Has to use the curse just on Notice. It's not going to do anything to protect K1 as K1's dead.
Oh, no.
The RP's up for Notice onto the 2 of them. Disastrous consequences here for Heroic as they're going to lose 4. Let's make that 5 with Squadix and Spirit just chasing Analog up to the base. I mean, just like that, it's a team-wide purge.
2 minutes ago in an even team fight instead of a detriment one, but they're running at the Magnus. Let's see if they can get to him. He's got no blink for 7 seconds.
I mean, they should surely have this. The skewer, it's there, blink in a second, but the life drain, it's coming in with the damage. Notice he will be very dead on this one. They'll use the curse to set up for the stun. They get something. It's a decent catch. They take out the mag.
He's got that nice 15 talent, plus 3 seconds duration on the Arctic Burn. Burns for 8 seconds now if he can hit somebody. Antares still looking for the jump, though. Oh, no.
The grab onto Davai. Can they keep him locked down? He's able to force the side of the Hurricane Pipe, but Notice with the jump. They'll get used up immediately by Schofield to put a stop to that, and the K1's in with the God Strength. BKB takes out FNG. And now he's ready to turn over to look towards Notice. They'll get the 2 kills this time, Heroic, and now maybe even more. Squadix. He's going to try and stand his ground here with the BKB and the win run, but he has to get away. Schofield, he's in with the hook shot, but Kiritic jumps in. He gets a 3-man concoction off here as Kiritic is ready to stand his ground and fight back. Double kill for Squadix. It's going to be another team fight by the looks of it here for VP. K1 will pick up Antares on the edge of the fight. It'll be the buyback from Davai. And now with the self-stun on Kiritic.
Slightly good for them, at least, because they did catch the Wind Ranger over here, but a great 4-step, I think, by the
and top! They've got the setup on a K1. They've caught him out on the top lane. He will make it the BKB off, turns over towards FNG. FNG doesn't stand a chance. Squadix comes in with a shackle shot. They'll use the curse to hold him back, but he's already killed off KJ. Kiritic, he's going to have another concoction ready to go. Analog trying to heal up here with the Bloodstone. Gets cold embrace as well by Davai. Kiritic continues to stay on target, and he's got the BKB ready to pop. AC and now this newly found Basher. He's completely in on top of Analog. Analog's gone. Heroic, they've got to run. The Flame Break knockback's going to be there onto Schofield, who bounced out of the cogs with the Ogre Seal Totem, but Antares is staying in on top of him. Squadix and Notice closing in as well. There's nowhere for Schofield to run as the shackle shot hits. A 3rd kill as VP once again take the fight.
I mean, they know they're all going to show up.
Yeah, it's so hard. I mean, if they can get some sort of perfect jump, K1 can clean up. He's still very farmed on this Sven. Can they jump Kiritic? Oh my goodness, he's out with a blink in time. He's able to blink before the rocket player connects. He's out to the side. Antares will use the lasso to control K1 for now. Kiritic is considering getting involved in this. He's got his BKB back up in 5 seconds. It's still on cooldown right now. FNG is going to Glimmer Cape and get on the retreat. I mean, can VP fight this one? They may have to just leave Notice behind. Notice, he's going to get caught. Kiritic plays it safe, goes for the BKB TP. FNG, he'll try and crystal clone his way outside of the pit, but he won't make it out of there. And Heroic finally get a team fight going their way. And K1's trying to step up, and Kiritic is just going straight towards the backlines potential, but the concoction blinks out just in time before the connection is there from K1. Jump back forward Notice. He's going to be able to peel Schofield away from the rest of the team, but Analog, he's in over towards FNG. FNG, Ogreseal totems up to the high ground. He's away. They can hold this high ground position now. Kiritic have the Lincoln's pop to K1. He destroys FNG. He's going to turn over towards Notice, but Notice cures down to the low ground to get away from this Fen. Continues to try and control Schofield with the shockwave, but the bounce forward from the Ogreseal totem and the jump in from K1 with the Stormhammer will allow them to take down Noticed as well. They've lost Davai Lama. It's VP. They've still got Squadix ready to fight at the front here with Antares. Jump in from Analog, not able to get the setup, but now they can turn over towards Squadix. Squadix with help of Kiritic, he's taking out KJ. Kiritic is in on top of KJ, but K1 is so tanky. Kiritic turns his attention over to Analog, and Analog stands much less of a chance. He's gone. K1 was able to pick off Antares at the back, but now K1, he's kind of on his own.
No BKB?
He can't really get back in on this. They get the shackle shot set up. They're locking him down. He's still got the chance to put the BKB in the same tank, and there it is. But the win runs out from Squadix. Schofield's gone. Buyback comes into play from Antares. They're trying to run down K1. Jump forward again from Kiritic. He's in with the concoction. K1 is out. Kiritic gets the kill. It's a team wipe. VP, they'll take the fight, and they'll get the push.
And one Rax remaining once again the mid lane here. The last
Down
bottom.
Antares starting to play around with Analog, buying time for the rest of VP to potentially connect on this. They've got the Frostbite. Analog, he's only really got the Yule Scepter here to protect himself. Squadix is going to have focus fire in a few seconds. He may not even need it, just the right clicks alone. Doesn't even need the ultimate to be able to take Analog out. So Leshrac down for 80. I mean, Analog does have the buyback available. VP, yeah.
So none of that. That's why he made the butterfly here. That was the talisman going into that. But still, incredible evasion on him, 35%.
Antares is in. Oh, look at that, but beautiful job there. They get the two-man horn toss into the RP. They get the lasso on a Davai Lama. It's a perfect initiation up to the high ground from VP. As Davai Lama's out for 60, no buyback on him. Squadix puts the BKB. Him and Kiritic looking to go straight on towards K1. K1 trying to heal up with the Satanic, but the shackle shots there onto the two cores. K1 out for 100. No buyback on him. Analog's going to try for the TP out. Is there a bash? There is indeed. GG is called. VP, they'll take this series 2-0, and they will knock Heroic out of the tournament.
Very well deserved. VP clearly the better team in this series. They played so good. 0 deaths on their carry and their mid.
Crazy.
Despite pressure.